Alright, I am going to do problem number 22 on page 37 out of our text as I promised. This is a TI-84, should be similar to 83. First thing you're going to do is you're going to go to stat mode, so hit the stat button because we're doing data crunching. That's a lot like statistics, so remember that. We're going to edit our data, so I hit edit and I've got my L1 and L2. You'll see I entered all the data for that problem except the very end just to show you that it looks like that. I hit 211, hit enter, and now we've got the data right there. Okay, so I'm going to quit out of that. To turn the plot on, there are two ways. The easiest way is to go to y equals, clear out any old junk, and it's not clearing out. There it is, clear it out. And then if you go up to the top, you can turn on plot 1 just by hitting enter, and you'll see it's turned on. If I go anywhere else, it stays dark. That tells you it's turned on. If I want to do it a different way, I can do second and y equals, and this is useful because it takes me to the world of plot 1, 2, or 3, but I'm interested in just using one of those. Plot 1 is a good place to start. You'll see it tells you that L1 is being graphed against L2, which makes sense for us. If I hit enter, I'm going in there and I can see I can turn off if I want to, but I want it on, so I turn it on. It's also chosen as the scatter plot as opposed to any of these others. I have to arrow down and then across to go through the different options, but I don't want a box and whisker plot. There's the L1 and L2, like I said. I could choose for it to be microdots or plus signs or the easier to see square. That's all good. Then I'm just going to do zoom and 9, and if I go down to show you what 9 says, you'll see it's zoom stat. If you've done it correctly, zoom 9 will then graph the data. That makes sense. It doesn't hurt to sort of take a look at where your window values are. It looks like my window is going from around 46 to 94, and my Y values are going from -12 to 243. Okay? Well, what I want is I want to get a line that fits that. The best fit line is found also, and you might want to write this down. Yeah, maybe pause it at the end or whatever, but stat, and then over to calc. So I go over to calc, and I choose option number 5. Oops, sorry, option number 4 for linear regression. I don't think it's going to look like a parabola. That would be a quad or a cubic or a quartic, or you could even go down for other problems. You could see there's just a different order for linear regression. LN is natural logarithmic regression or exponential regression. So there's lots of different. There's a power regression. Okay, logistic is another one. I think you guys might have studied sine curve, and that's about it for the menu. Anyway, I do option number 4, linear regression. I hit enter, and then I get the slope and the intercept. Okay, you can write that down. You can round it slightly, and you'll be good. But I can also take the easy way, and that's to paste it into my equation. To do that, write this down, you hit y equals, then you hit the vars key for variables right there. Then I press number 5 because I'm in stat mode. Then I go over to equation because I want to paste in the equation, and there's the reg equation. I hit enter, and it's not pasted in there because there's some problem with this calculator. That's a bummer. If that happens, you want to go back to your regression equation and just simply copy it down. So I'm going to go 4.86 and -221. So I go 4.86x minus 221. I'm not sure, there's something about this calculator mode that doesn't work, but it should work in yours. This is not my calculator, I just grabbed it for filming, and there's the equation. Okay, so that's the long way around. Once I'm there, I can trace along that line, and if I go up, I jump onto the line. If I go down, I go to the data point. That's point 1, and I can go through my data points, and that'll count 65, 91, 70, 113. Up arrow takes me to the function, and I want to answer the question out of the text, which is how many chirps are there at 100 degrees? If I keep going, I see that I'm at 86, 88, 89, then I remember, oh yeah, my window only goes to the last data point. I need to go up to 100. So I go back to the window, go down. Let's make that we can go up to about 110 degrees on a hot summer day. And my Y value, I'm going to make that go up to, instead of 243, let's give me a lot of room, say 300, in case those chirping crickets really want to chirp. I hit graph. There's my line. That takes me up to where I want to see. I hit trace, and I'm going to go up there towards 90, and then I'm going to up arrow and get it up to 100 degrees. Bit tedious. Thanks for staying with me. 99.7, 100.4, and I get 267 chirps thereabouts. So that's the answer. Alright, good luck with that. When you go on to the next one, I think they're asking you to use a different type of regression. So you choose your regression based on the question. Thanks.